start having that kind of score margin, you've got to start wondering what has New Zealand been doing? Have they just been like warming up, eye blind, that sort of thing?
Thank you, Dugald. Thank you.
So I can buy into your theory. So I am still to be convinced. However, going forward, do you know what, Rhoda? Let me say this, because I brought this up a while ago. Okay, on Friday night, I checked into a hotel. I was doing a gig, and I checked in, and I went into a location. I'll keep the locations all secret. I walked into this lounge where, you know, the game was and everything like that. 200 people or whatever, and there was just New Zealand supporters all around. And I honestly thought it was a bus that came from New Zealand
was it a bus
with
with a
tourists
plane?
enjoying the sights and sounds.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. It was my people and I was standing there for about 10 minutes, and I got so offended I left. I say 10 minutes, it was much longer. Because the conversation around wasn't praising New Zealand, but it was criticizing South Africa.
Oh no. Oh wow.
And that is offensive when you live here. When you have a green book ID, when you have a smart card ID. That is offensive. And it all centered political. So now what I dug up something. Okay, you don't know about this. This is a display of New Zealand back many years ago doing the haka. Because the people there were doing the haka. Yeah. There they are, doing the YMCA. And you know what they say about people with rhythm, right? Daar gaat hulle, fooi toch, left, right. Look, follow the leader.
Follow the leader.
There. He's got the little tit. Oh, what's this one doing? YMCA, young man, left.
Wait, he's going in the wrong direction.
That one, all right.
Okay.
But the makeup of that team, and I only make this statement now after it, if you look at the proclivity of those people, that is not a team representative of the country you know as New Zealand today.
Oh, yes.
That is only one significant portion of the population which is represented in the national team. The argument that was thrown in my face on Friday night, and this is where I do get serious, is that is South Africa's case. No, it isn't. No, it isn't.
Oh, no.
It might have been the case back in the day. We all know how colourful, how so rich political history to an extent. But this is where it becomes serious, because it is offensive. When you say you are South African, you love that, because people are saying, no, I'm proudly South African. I fight for all the things that we need, but you are selective when you support your country. This is a jewel within the crown, which is South Africa. You don't love something with conditions. You are willing to come to the party only if if you put any other national sports team above this badge and that badge, then you need to pack your bags. You need to get your plane tickets ready, go stand at home affairs, file for your passport, and immigrate.
Leave. I feel you, Dugald.
Because you are absolutely no positive. And I don't care that people say to me, I don't support the Springboks because of apartheid. Well, there, look at the All Blacks. Look at any other nation that was colonized. Look at any other nation. We've moved on. Apartheid was what? Legislated. We all know the history. It was legislated for 40 odd, 50 years, whatever it is. We are now 2023. And if you still hold on to what happened at pre-94, do you know what? I did a show this morning, and one of the questions was from 1998. And 12 people responded to me, said, no, that's way before our time. 1998, it was the other day. I have underwear from 1998. Now come people here with emotions who take offense because of this. I was offended the other day when people were openly, because I stood there with, random, and I was like, I'm just interested in the sport.
Yeah.
I understand the support for the All Blacks.
Yeah.
This has been probably the greatest sporting team of all time. That includes any individual sport. Anything. No team, no individual sports achievement ranks even close to what the All Blacks have done.
So true.
The All Blacks can play in their sleep and they're still 20 times better than anybody. That is not, and I understand the loyalty for that, but there is a patriotic element.
Exactly.
And if your only reason is clinging on to apartheid, then warts and all, man, you either love it or you don't. Then proudly come out and say, because as soon as somebody like the EFF gets hold of you, And I hope they do. Wat dan? No, seriously, what done? And I want to have a conversation with people because some people took quite a bit of criticism to what I said. Let me just say to you, it is offensive now. My children have all black jerseys. Do you know why? Because people go on holiday, we buy souvenirs. I've got a Japanese jersey, I've got an England jersey. I've got T-shirts with all the places I've ever visited.
Yeah.
You know, some of them are hard rock with the city. I've got soccer jerseys of 4 South American countries. Just because I went there.
Exactly. But that doesn't
Do
mean...
you know what I mean? You get into the locals. That's all I'm saying. But I'm going to have this conversation. And nobody want to talk to me about this publicly. They all send comments. Don't say comments. Keep your comments there to yourself if it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.